Hi, in this video, I'm going to discuss how we can set exercise goals for pre-existing conditions in 2021. So what I'm going to talk about is setting some goals, because that's the first thing you're going to need to really accomplish what you want to do. The problem is a lot of people make these big, huge goals with unrealistic expectations. And I'm here to just kind of break it down and discuss how we can set a goal for ourselves that we can actually keep for 2021. So the first thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to make a plan. Whether you have an injury or not, that's always a starting point. When you have an injury, you just have to add a couple of extra exercises just to make sure that you're treating the issues that you have. Uh, per example, I have this as one of my clients. I've been training them for years, and when he first came to me, he was complaining about knee pain. He was in his 60s. He's been a skier his entire life, and he just wanted to be able to maintain skiing. So I was able to work with him, and in the first year, he said I made his knees better than anybody he's ever worked with in the past, and he's worked with other personal trainers. That made me feel very good, but I just took a whole body approach to his training and focused on his core, focused on his knee, focused on his ankles to get him to where he needed to be. And you can do the same thing for yourself. You just have to have that plan. So a lot of people get intimidated because they don't want to work out because they're injured. It's kind of a big cycle where you don't work out because you're injured because you're not working out. So what we want to do is we really want to get you stronger, get you working out, and make you move. So some of the ways to do that is to set a very good goal for yourself. I like to use the SMART principle: specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. So, what you're going to do with that is you want to make it specific, because if it's something like I want to lose some weight, you're not going to, there's nothing to hold you accountable. So, you want to make it I want to lose my COVID weight, my 10 pounds from COVID weight. And what you would do with that is you would then make sure that it's a measurable goal. So 10 pounds is measurable. I always recommend doing at least one or two different kinds of measurements just in case you don't hit your weight goal. Maybe you want to do weight in inches, weight in body fat, something that is not just weight bound, because there are going to be days where you gain more water weight but your muscle mass has gone up, and you just want to be able to really make sure that you are always having positive reinforcement in everything that you do. So the next thing is you want it to be attainable. So perfect example of this is you can lose 15 pounds in 3 weeks, but it's not realistic. I mean, you'd be starving yourself. So you would go on this crash diet. Well, I want to lose 15 pounds. I can do 5 pounds a week for 3 weeks and I'll hit my goal. So I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen with that goal. The first thing is you're going to starve yourself. Most of the most of the weight that you're going to lose initially is going to be glycogen stores, which is your muscles stored storage of glucose. After you've finished storing your glucose, after that's gone, you're also going to lose water weight, because now you're not getting water from your food, and you're also probably taking in less calories, and you're not drinking as much water. So now you're dehydrating yourself. So now you're starving yourself, dehydrating yourself, and all the initial gains that you've seen are just that water weight loss and the loss in muscle and the muscle stores of glycogen. So if you want, I can really go off on a tangent on fad diets. I won't do that right now, but if you are more interested in that, you can click here to go to the link of my blog post, or I'll have it in the show notes. Moving on, though, you also want to make sure that the goal is relevant. So you want to make sure this goal is for you. It's relevant to your needs. You're doing it because you want to get more fit, not just because you want to lose weight or look better for somebody. You want to do it for you. And the last one is time bound. So it's one thing to say I want to lose 10 pounds, and then it's another thing to say, well, I want to lose 10 pounds, but I have so much time before I need to do it, I'm not going to be serious about it. So one of the more common ways that we set goals for ourselves as adults is either a wedding or a reunion, because those are the only things that really have hard set dates for us. So if you're going to make a time bound goal, make sure it's really relevant to something for you, and make sure it's something that's going to make you accountable to your weight loss goal or whatever your goal is. So getting back to accountability, goals are easy. You can say a goal out every day if you want to, but the hard part is making a plan and having that accountability and sticking to it. So what you want to do is you want to make that plan. You want to make sure again that's realistic, that's something that you can do, and realistic exercise for yourself. So if you are trying to run a marathon tomorrow and you've never run before, you're not going to go out and run 26.2 miles. So what you want to do is you want to set realistic goals for yourself. So maybe you set your goal just to walk 1 or 2 days a week, something like that. Next is you want a balanced, healthy eating plan. I hate the word diet. You're eating healthy. You're not taking something away from your body or taking away from yourself. You're trying to give something to yourself. You're trying to give a healthier lifestyle. You gotta have it in context. Next is you want a real attainable goal. Again, you're not losing 15 pounds in 3 weeks and you're not running a marathon tomorrow. So you really want to make sure that the goal is realistic to where you are right now. And then you also want to make a plan for your imperfections. You're going to fail. It happens. We all do it. We have a bad day. We have too many work requirements, something like that. You have to plan for it. You have to plan for plateaus. There are going to be weeks where you just don't hit the same goals you were hitting before. It's okay. Just reset, get back onto the routine, and just keep going forward. We all trip. Just don't fall. All right. Just get tripped up. Don't fall up. And again, make sure you plan for multiple successes. Again, going back to tripping up. Not every week is going to be great gains. Some weeks are going to be better than others. Other weeks are going to be kind of 1 step back, 2 steps forward, or 2 steps back, 1 step forward. It just depends. So having those multiple measurable goals is going to keep you accountable and keep you motivated. And then if this all just seems very hard, it's because the most boring part of any routine is setting it up for the first time. So if you are interested in getting started, but you don't want to do all the legwork of getting everything written down, I have a free goal worksheet that you can get if you sign up to my email list and download it for your convenience. And then you can use it to get you going. I also have a beginner exercise plan for purchase and a beginner meal plan for purchase on my website. You can either click here or you can go into my show notes. I'll have everything available for you. All right. Again, like, share, comment. Let me know how your goals are going down below. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Thanks and have a great day.